Hi guys, this is Sage Wisdom. But so here is that I'm here today to do something a little different. I'm gonna do this once a month. It's gonna be a reading for the collective. So I'm a tarot reader, oracle reader, but what I really am, I'm an empath. So as I started engaging on my spiritual journey and diving into the work that I feel like I'm divinely guided to do, more energy started coming into me. Like I'll wake up and from my sleep and have like this feeling of heartbreak, which is what I've been having for the past 7 days, right? And I kept thinking, what's going on? I feel like I'm dealing with all my issues. I'm sleeping in my rose quartz, in my by my bed or by my side, and I'm still feeling this heartbreak. It's like a heartbreak that feels like how I felt in high school when my first love broke my heart. That's how it feels. And it's like I don't understand what's happening. I feel like I've been actively dealing with my issues as they come up on an emotional level. So then my twin sister told me that because I started reading, my abilities are amplifying and I'm starting to pick up more messages from the collective. So what I decided to do, and I'm gonna do it once a month, is to do a read for the collective. So it's for all signs, okay? And I'm called the 12 houses of astrology, the collective reading, all right? So I'm gonna kind of go through everything. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Ask for divine and angelic assistance to come in. Ask for a message only for the highest good. In Jesus' name, ask for protection and love. Ask the God, lower my ego so that I can clearly communicate the message. Thank you. Okay, now I have a spread laid out, and it really is like 12 cards around a circle, and I got one card in the middle as a signifier. But before I get into that, I'm gonna go over the overall energy that I picked up. And the overall energy is that abundance is coming in, is about to flow in, like projects that you have been working on, you're going to reap the rewards of them very soon. So you got to be open to receiving that, okay? It's saying that I got the water card. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not showing a card. This is autumn card. They're showing that abundance is coming in. You know what I'm saying? You're about to start reaping the rewards of what it is, the energy that you can put it into projects or situations, okay? Then you also have the water card, which is showing like your emotions. It's showing your emotions, like you need to tune into your emotions more because it's like it's representing the human consciousness. That's what the water is representing, human consciousness. And they're asking a question, are your feelings muddy or are they clear? Do you need to understand your feelings from the root? Like there's something going on with your emotions where things are just not clear, right? And that coincides with the heartbreak that I've been feeling in general from the collective. Okay, then you have the waning moon. And it's showing that you need to go within to do a self-inventory to figure out what's going on because there's an introspection that's needed right now because the moon represents your shadow side, okay? Can you see like the shadow side on that man's face? It's representing your shadow side coming out. And that's the part of you that is difficult to look at when it comes in terms of like surrendering whatever your fears are. They want you guys to start surrendering your fears to the angels right now, okay? Okay, it's gonna be hard to look at the situation, this kind of emotional self, the shadow side, but they want you to start surrendering your feelings in regards to some kind of situation that's not feeling quite right with you, getting in touch with it, looking at it, and then surrendering it to God, to the angels, okay? They said you guys are on a journey because you got the Chariot card. You guys are on a journey. It's like an ordeal that's going on. It's some kind of obstacle that you're trying to overcome. Some of you is like competition at work, some kind of high stakes situation that you're trying to receive victory in. You're trying to be great. You're trying to be your greatest self, right? But it's all about the work of the wheel. So make sure that you're doing the right thing because the right actions are the thing that's going to prevail. Okay. So it's going to be a sudden defeat. You're going to defeat whatever this emotional thing is that you're going through. That's what spirit is saying. Okay. Then you have the star card, and the star card normally represents like hope, brightness, promise coming, faith, recovery, all those types of things. Okay. Yeah. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. So a new dawn is coming. So you might be frustrated as far as like, trying to reach your goals and reach your expectation, but just keep trying to get the balance, keep trying to see the hope in the situation, the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Then you have the Knave of Swords card, which is reversed. And that's basically saying, when it's upright, normally it means like you're an observer and you kind of like a spy, you're looking back on a situation, examining things, stuff like that, right? But I feel like what this card means for you, because it's reversed, it means that like you've been outspoken about something, and it might be at a cost that you've been outspoken about it, but it's showing that you are skillful at handling this controversy or the situation that you're going through. That's what this is representing, okay? And then you have the high priestess here. Your high priestess basically is the moon goddess, okay? So even though we're going through like the introspective part and our emotions are all up and down, and we got this unconscious emotional thing going on inside of us, we got to remember that we're the moon goddess, okay? We're working through our shadow side, so we can do it. We can't elevate and reach our highest self. So it's the deep knowledge that's within us that's going to help us understand this darker side of ourselves right now. It's going to give us foresight. It gives us sort of intelligence, sort of enlightenment about ourselves, okay? So it's like understanding is a wisdom that's going to come. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because right now it might feel like there's a lot of emotional instability right now, but it's just this opportunity for us to look at those parts of ourselves that we haven't been willing to look at before in the past. Now, on a practical level, what's been going on with some of us is some of our parents are aging, so like the roles are changing. When we think about healthcare programs for our aging parents, and that's weighing on some people. Or some, it might be as simple as like you healing a relationship with the parent, okay? They want us to keep the faith, okay? Like the changes that are coming in, it appears very challenging for us, but we got to keep a positive attitude, and then it's going to ensure a happy outcome, okay? Relationships dynamics. That's the last card we got as far as the overall, and that's saying that it's a change in our relationships. It could be a family, it could be romantic, it could be with your kids. You know, like some people, like you feel like you're growing apart from, and most of us, because a lot of us are becoming more sensitive. A lot of us are ascending to a different level. We're feeling more awake, so that cause, you know, we're just aware. So in some way, remember we got the introspective card. It makes us want to pull away so we can kind of get clear on what's going on. All right. Because it's like a lot of energies coming in and we don't know how to process through how we're feeling at this time. Okay. So that's normal. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with our 12 houses of astrology reading for the collective. So the card that we got as a signifier card is faith. Okay. And I want you to pay attention to the cross that she got in one hand, and then the chalice that she has in the other. Look at the dog that's sitting beside her feet. Okay. So what it's saying, faith card represents like the importance of spiritual and romantic commitment. Hey, girl. It's saying if you're in a relationship, belief in love and faithfulness, in love and friendship, this is showing your belief in love, okay? It's like a positive card that represents commitment. It represents like weddings. It represents moving in with your partner. It represents that you may receive love as a token or a sign. Is this a new type of reading? Yes, girl, this is a new type of reading. Because it's called the 12 houses of astrology, and it's for the collective, girl, okay? So anyway, so I was talking about the faith card. So we're on the signifier card now, Shan. So the signifier card is representing people that's in a relationship, faithfulness and love. Okay. It's representing like a positive outcome and a commitment. Some people may be getting married. Some people may be moving in with each other. And some people may receive like a token as a sign of love. You know what I'm saying? Like a promise ring or an engagement ring. That's the general energy. Now, for those who are not in relationships, this can represent, some people may have given up on the ideal of finding a perfect match, and what they're saying is that perfect person is out there for you. Yeah, it's gonna be somebody that you meet that's gonna restore your faith and your belief in love. Okay, all right. So that's the overall or the signifier card. Shan, at the beginning of the reading, I gave an explanation about how you felt that I need to start doing collective readings because I was picking up a lot of energies, girl. So you have to go back and watch that after the video's over. Okay, after the live is over. All right, so now what we're doing is the first house I'm looking at is Aries. So it's how you appear, and it's like your personality. So a lot of people, so totally Shannon, you're so right, girl. My sister is so in tune with me, just so you know. The first card about how the collective is appearing is you got the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups reversed. So you basically are not having peace of mind in terms of love. It is a heartbreak situation going on. You're feeling heartbroken in terms of some type of love relationship, or you feeling like you're not getting what you want from a love relationship. You feel like you'll never have this, or you're still grieving some kind of heartbreak from the past, okay? So that totally makes sense of why I've been waking up feeling heartbroken like how my high school sweetheart broke my heart. Okay. Now the second house is Taurus, so it's what you need, possessions and security. And what it's showing is Three of Cups is like you wanting to feel like stable and have like peace of mind, contentment, celebration. You know what I'm saying? You want to have togetherness with family and like good times, right? But it's some frustration in regards to feeling celebratory because you still got that heartbreak energy going on right now, right? The third house is Gemini, and that represents how you interact, communication, and trips. So right now, we got the Moon card again, and we got the Six of Wands reversed. So you're not feeling victorious. You're not feeling victorious in like your communications and stuff like that with people because you're going through your shadow side. You're starting to like, dive into that subconscious, that emotional aspect of yourself, trying to figure things out, trying to balance yourself. So you got the Moon card and you got the victory card turned upside down. So you're not feeling victorious right now in terms of communicating with people, in terms of like how you interacting with people. It's more like you're going inside yourself. You're more introspective because you're trying to work through some emotional issues. Okay. All right. So then the next house is 4, which is Cancer. Is like how you settle in your home, like your home and childhood stuff. So this one has a 10 of Pentacles. So it's showing like a lot of you have money contentment. Like money is fine. And the money aspect of your life is fine as far as your home life. But so like some of you, you're coming out the cold with that. So you're starting to get balanced financially and be more stable in your material world. Shan asks, how will I go and watch the beginning? You can watch the beginning once the live is over and you'll be able to like replay the video. Right now, because it's live, you can't replay it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So then the next house, which is the 5th house, Leo, how you express yourself, fun, confidence, and like children. It's like you're starting to get clarity on what it is that you want, and you're trying to build your stability in your life. Okay. And you know what? I think how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get clarity on some of these cards. So for the house of Leo, clarify the Ace of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, so what Spirit's saying is that it's safe for you guys to love. They want you guys to start opening up your heart so you can receive the highest energy of all. And sometimes it's all about divine timing. So it's like your love life is going to work out, but you have to wait on the right time for things to work the way that you're wanting them to work out in. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So anyway, 6th house is Virgo, which is how you think, work, and then like your health decisions. And it shows that you guys keep looking back in the past, looking about how your wish haven't been fulfilled. And it's like you want improvements to come, but you kind of feel like they're not coming because you keep looking back on how things haven't worked out, right? So I'm asking Spirit for clarity on Virgo, how you think, work, and health decisions. Clarify that for the collective spirit. Okay. So basically the reason why you guys are ascending, like I said, we're all ascending, we're elevating to a higher level. And we go through that process. It's not an easy process because it's like we're looking at all our shadow side type of energies, all those lower energies that we couldn't look at in the past. Because if we're going to elevate, we have to address the issues that were not worked out. You understand? So it's like it feels shaky and everything feels chaotic because we're exploring some emotional aspects of ourselves that we haven't looked at before. All right. But as we go through this process, Spirit is saying, keep open mind, keep open mind, because in terms of love coming in, whoever your soulmate is going to be different from what you expect. That's the first thing. Yeah. Right now, the separation is necessary because you are going through a ascending process. And when you're attracting a soulmate, it's like y'all going to be, what do you call it, evenly yoked. So your person is going through an ascension process too. Okay. Yep. All right. Then we got the Page of Pentacles. And oh my God, the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. And that's basically in the house of Libra. And it's how you respond to others in your relationships and associates. So it can be work relationships and just how you respond to others. So what it's saying is, let me clarify. How is the collective responding to others in a work life and in a personal life? It's basically saying that you guys have been doing a good job. It's been a slow process for you, but like success is coming in terms of work relationships and just personal relationships. Like I said, we're going through the process of ascension, so we have to kind of like understand that it's not going to be easy all the time. We're not going to have it exactly where we want to, but we are going to get, this is the gift that's coming in, but it's been a slow process for us. Okay. So we might have been having issues in relation to work relationships, but more of it is because we are going through our ascension process. It's like we're going within ourselves and we're seeing a lot of the darker parts of ourselves as unhealed parts. A lot of us are being triggered by some of our unhealed things that's going on in our life. Okay. So that's a lot of it. Okay. So for Scorpio, how you evolve, business, investment, and sexuality. So it's showing the star and it's showing the strength. So you guys have hope and you've been having the courage and strength to move forward in terms of this. Yeah, business, investment, and sexuality. Let me clarify. Give me some clarity, Spirit, on the star and strength for the collective. Keep making the effort is what they're saying. And some of you, a new love is coming towards you. Keep making the effort in terms of whatever it is that you need to make the effort towards. Keep having hope that you will receive what you're going to receive. And it's like an inner strength that you need at this time as you have the confidence to move forward. Okay. That's what Spirit is saying. All right. So then the next house is going to be Sagittarius, what you learn, travel, religion, and philosophy. So we got the World card and we got the Two of Wands as reverse. So it's showing you guys are well-rounded. You're getting well-rounded, but you're still hesitant about moving forward. Okay. And I'm going to ask for clarity in terms of this. Financial factors was an issue in the recent past. Financial factors was an issue in the past. But new opportunities are coming your way as far as finances and career. Okay. It's like you've learned a lot, you're growing. And even though there was stagnation before, as far as trying to figure out which way to move, once you get clarity and you move past this introspective phase, you're going to start feeling more lighthearted and you're going to start moving forward and your finances are going to improve and the energy is going to be more open to you receiving what it is that you want. Okay. Okay. So the next house is going to be Capricorn. So what you aspire, your plans, career, and the future. So they're saying you're moving towards success because you got the Knight of Wands and you got the Six of Wands. So it's showing it's going to be victory as far as like your finances, career, and what you're aspiring towards. So it's working out. It's just the process of getting to what you want that's difficult because you're working through all these lower energies and you're facing your fears and you're having the courage to step out on faith so you can move into the energy and the space that you should be moving into. And what it is, like I said, is an ascension process. It's an ascension process. And it's like a preparation phase that you guys are in, like you're preparing for your harvest. But that requires you to go within and like tune into your emotions and try to figure out, what you need to release, so you can bring forward a new type of energy into your life is what they're saying. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay. Give me one more card, Spirit, to clarify the Six of Wands. Yeah. They're saying that as long as you pay attention to whatever the issues are that you need to work out from the past and you keep moving forward, you're going to draw the type of situation towards you is what they're saying. Okay. Okay. So then we have Aquarius, how you share your vision, your social life, and your community. Oh, did I miss one, Shan? Did I say Capricorn? Did I do the Capricorn yet, Shan? Buddy, are you still there? Yeah, I did Capricorn. Okay, Shan. So Aquarius, how you share your vision in your social life. So what's happening is you guys are looking at your options now. You got the Seven of Cups and you starting to take action. Like I said, some of you is like marriage plans are in the working. The situation is going to involve marriage, but they want you to stay optimistic, have positive thinking and faith that you will attract whatever it is you want to attract in terms of love, okay? Which is like the signifier card, having faith in the situation, but just looking at your options in terms of love. And for some of you, that's marriage. Some of you is, like they said, moving in with each other. Okay, and then we have the last house, which is Pisces. So how you survive and how you're thriving. You got the Sun card, which is the happy card, and you got the Queen of Swords, which is cold, hard, demanding, authoritative, and it's reversed. So it's like you're coming out of this demanding, cold energy, and you're looking towards your happiness at this point. All right. So let me clarify the Sun and the Queen of Swords in terms of this reading. So some of you let go of a past relationship where it was like a love that was the chemistry wasn't strong enough to keep it going. So you had to, like I said, right now we're like in a retreat. We're disconnecting from the world so that we can understand our emotions, to heal from them, so we can process through how we're feeling at this time. Okay. Okay. Well, that's that. This is my first time doing this reading. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's done. So I think I might try a different method next time. But thank you guys for watching. And I'm about to work on Gemini, Capricorn, and Libra's reading. All right. All right, Shan. So I'm done now, Shan. So you can go back and watch it from the beginning. But I don't know how I like this reading, but we shall see. We shall see if I want to continue to do these kind of readings. I might do a different spread if I try it before. Okay. So this is a new spread that I tried, which is the 12 houses of astrology. This is for the collective. But for those who watch, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment if you feel led and give me a thumbs up. All right, thanks. Bye.